All right, so listen, most supplement videos are gonna talk about what we already know. Whey protein, creatine, the most proven and researched supplements out there. But there's some other supplements that most athletes lack or don't know of. And today we're gonna go into that so that you can perform at your best and recover appropriately. Let's get into it. One thing that we're gonna talk about, and we know about this one to a degree, but electrolytes, right? Electrolytes in the form of magnesium, potassium, and sodium, which primarily needs to be the focus point, especially for athletes that are putting in the work in sweaty or hot environments. The goal here is to get the adequate amount. Now, when we're talking about magnesium, we're talking about primarily glycinate or citrate. That's gonna be about 100 to 200 milligrams. Same thing with potassium, you're looking about 200 to 400 milligrams. But the sodium, however, depends on your sweat rate. Now, if you are a medium sweater, let's just say you're doing a 30 or 45 minute workout, sweating a little bit, you wanna take in about 800 to maybe even 1,000 milligrams per liter of water of sodium. And that's gonna be in the form of pink Himalayan salt or maybe even just your regular sea salt. If you're a heavy sweater, like my guy Brutal Boswick, who wrings out his shirt every damn time, you wanna look at somewhere around 1,000 to maybe even 1,500 milligrams per liter of water. And then if you're doing ultra endurance workouts, like how I did with the half marathon, I sweat profusely and it was 2 hours long. So at that point, you need to take in at least 2 grams per liter of water, and that's gonna help you put back your electrolytes and push into your recovery when it's time to do so. So with this, I like to utilize it in between my workouts and then also afterwards. And then you can also take it throughout the day, especially if you're training multiple times throughout the day. The next one is taurine. Now, taurine enhances muscle endurance. It also helps with electrolyte balance, and then it also improves heart function to a degree. The benefits there, you got cellular hydration, right? Reduces overall cramping. It boosts performance, especially in heat or hot environments, and then also supports cardiovascular health. So you wanna aim around 1 to 3 grams daily of taurine, usually put in pre-workout. All right, another one is gonna be glycine. It's an amino acid. Key role is connective tissue repair, helps with sleep quality, and also detoxification. Benefits, helps with the joints, improves your sleep, like I said, and balances the central nervous system out, especially when you're doing high neural activity, like heavy lifting, high force production type of work. Dosages, you're looking at 3 to 5 grams daily, preferably before bed. This is a big one, and this is a part of like my mandatory stack, which is gonna be vitamin D3 plus K2. Now why? It's essential for calcium metabolism, joint and bone health, especially when you're beating your body down, you're gonna need this. Also good for a hormonal standpoint, right? So you wanna aim vitamin D3, K2, I like to do it at night, but you can do it anytime throughout the day. As far as dosages goes, 100 to 200 micrograms of K2, and then roughly 2,000 IUs of vitamin D3. All right, the next one is gonna be collagen peptides plus vitamin C. All right, so athletes destroy connective tissue, especially through the high intensity training. So the benefits are gonna promote tendon, ligament, and joint health. It repairs and helps with the skin and soft tissue, especially in combat sports, right? You're beating your body down, bruises, even lacerations at times. So this is gonna help with that connective tissue. Timing, you wanna stick between 30 to 60 minutes before your training. As far as dosages goes, 10 to 15 grams of collagen, around 50 to 100 milligrams of vitamin C on that pre-training protocol. Another one that's really big that not a lot of people, especially in the athletic world, know about, maybe more so in the biohacking community, but NAC or N-acetylcysteine. Now, why? It's gonna boost glutathione, which is your master antioxidant. It'll support lung health and overall detoxification. The benefits, again, helps with your recovery, reduces that oxidative stress that you build up when you're training, and also it may improve endurance in some cases and also immune resistance. So when I'm going and doing, let's just say, seminars around the world and I'm traveling a lot, I'm gonna go ahead and take N-acetylcysteine or some glutathione so I can maintain my health, right? I don't get sick or anything of that nature. So dosages are gonna be 600 to 1,200 milligrams daily. I would aim more towards, instead of an oral, I would go sub-Q with an injectable. All right, the next one is gonna be digestive enzymes, right? Your stomach is your second brain, they say, right? And a lot of times with athletes in a high caloric diet, have stomach distress, they have stomach issues or poor digestion. So this is definitely gonna help with your digestibility. It's gonna help with nutrient partitioning, all right, allowing for all of those nutrients to get partitioned to the working muscle so that you can recover properly. When it comes to that, you wanna make sure that you're taking it with your largest meal of the day, preferably at night. All right, next one is gonna be iodine and selenium. So iodine is great for thyroid health. Athletes training hard and sweating a lot, or low carb diets even when you're trying to weight cut, this is gonna be beneficial. Now, as far as your energy levels and your metabolism and your overall recovery, this is vital, so make sure that you're getting an adequate amount of iodine and selenium. Roughly 150 micrograms of iodine and 100 to 200 milligrams of selenium. All right, the next one is L-carnitine. Now, L-carnitine is gonna help with fatty acid oxidation or transport of energy from that fatty acid, reduces muscle damage, and also its recovery from endurance training and also some strength training too as well. Dosages are gonna be 2 to 3 grams, and I would put that before your training sessions. So I have 3 bonus supplements that most of you are not talking about, and that's gonna be in the form of adaptogens, right? So you got your cordyceps and rhodiola. Now cordyceps helps primarily with oxygen delivery and it also enhances your endurance capacity. Rhodiola improves stress levels and also helps with mental resilience. They both help with ATP production. So this is gonna be beneficial for those that are training multiple times throughout the day. We do have that in Combat Ready, so if you wanna check it out, link is down below. Rhodiola and cordyceps, my 2 adaptogens that helps you with sustainable energy, mental focus, and also improved endurance. So these are some of the supplements that I would say must be in most athletes' cabinet. Right? Check it out. If you are interested in my pre and my post workout, you have battle tested for the post, pre-workout, like I said, Combat Ready. Link is down below. We just launched it. I'm excited about it. It put all of the supplements that you see here, all of the supplements that most athletes aren't getting in independently, all in one bottle. So check it out if you like it. What's up, guys? Daru here. Make sure you like this video and subscribe for more. See you on the next one.